For just 1 minute, please pay full attention to each and every word I'm saying. Welcome to Super Science University Bhagavad-Gita, which only can fulfill any of your wishes, aka the real Santa. Plus, it is the permanent solution to any of your problems. It answers every possible question. It will give you permanent happiness with your freedom in the end. The highest, most prime, most secret, and the only complete knowledge, which is the source of everything. Please refer to Yatharth Gita by Swami Argadanand on yatharthgita.com or Spotify, which is the only and complete source of knowledge. Please note, incomplete knowledge is dangerous. So, respect women. As Sadhguru recently quoted about Yoni, all take shape in the innards of one's mother's inner chambers. This sacred chamber, the womb, sets up our journey towards the tomb, the in between times that we call life of many possibilities and pitfalls. One may become a sage, sorcerer, or a despot. Whatever you become, learn to bow to the sacred life making womb. Not just your mother, but of every possible mother. Much glory is attributed to the tombs of unknown people, but the life making womb has become a term of abuse. Are we for life or death? People named him Sadguru or he himself did it, I don't know. Because the meaning of Sadguru is very deep. Only Krishna is the true Sadguru of every human. All that the so called Sadguru said is true. I am not denying that. But is this complete knowledge? And respecting your mother only because she carried you in her stomach for 9 months after bearing all the pain is also incomplete knowledge. She had desires of a child, you can't deny, and she knew about all this pain beforehand and was ready to bear that. Preaching about doing this and not doing that is a childish knowledge. You need to take responsibility for your own self after complete knowledge. Let's begin with science. Men and women behave differently. Mostly we have known that women are more prone to mind, and on the other hand, men go beyond this and utilize their brains with logical thinking. Since women's body cycles are different from men, so naturally they behave different accordingly. Nowadays, you will find many men who will change their gender because they behave as women. The reason they gave is that my soul was not accepting the body of a man. Completely wrong. Your mind is what gives you that indication. Soul has no gender. In fact, the ones we call ghosts are also not souls. They are minds without body. Let's understand what a woman is. I will give you characters so that you can check your personality to find out how much character you have inside of you. Because there is no man who will have 100% man's character. Men do have womanish characters as well. The ones who doesn't have that kind of capability to be independent, meaning the brain. So those who just are dependent on others. That's why women depend on a man, which is not a bad thing if we accept the truth and our real characters. But nobody is ready to accept that and think they know everything and they can be independent. If you really have less womanish characteristics and are capable of becoming independent, no one can stop you. And don't take all this in a negative way because we all are one in the end. There are levels and everyone has the equal opportunity to level up. and one can also fall off from a high level at any point in his life. So things can be dramatic. There are 5 levels, and in them, the pure womanish character is the lowest. We all are hybrids, and it is very difficult to find a person having 100% one character. At one point of time, no two humans will have the same level. That's the law of nature. And no two humans can have the same nature. And no two humans can ever be born the same. There can be similarities, because of that we make friends, like we have a circle. Until all your desires become null, you will be born again and again from the yoni of a woman. Is it bad? Yes, because later you will realize that desire in itself is a sin, and this world has no happiness but just sorrows, and you are sleeping if you still find happiness in this world. You are born because of your desires. The single and last desire to merge with that one, but that single desire must only remain after complete knowledge. Now, that is also a desire, but the highest desire, because there is nothing else left to desire after that. So, it is the highest desire, but it is also a desire not to worry. It would also be overcome soon. But how? With practice. And why would you practice? Because you would know the ultimate truth. You might think that Krishna is also born from the yoni of a woman, so how come he is called God of the universe? After understanding the ultimate truth, you would know that the procedure can't change, but it is the person who is changed from inside. So, whoever would only see the outside procedure is far away from realizing the ultimate truth. In the Gita, it is written that though I am unborn and am of imperishable nature, and though I am the Lord of all beings, yet ruling over my own nature, I take birth by my own Maya. Meaning, I, Krishna, controls my nature, which are the natural laws under which all humans fall, and it is called my, like mine, because natural laws work under Krishna, and I, Krishna, am born from myself. This is confusing, right? Obviously, because it's a brain twisting puzzle. Being born from myself by my own nature, there is nothing else but Krishna everywhere. It won't sound so weird when you will get complete knowledge, which only a genuine source can provide you with. So, if a source is genuine, then it will be complete. There is no denying in that. So, that is why I always say in the beginning of all my videos, please refer to Yatharth Gita by Swami Adgaranand. It's just a 20 hours audio, or if you prefer reading, then you can go for the readings. But I would suggest you for the listening, because this reading is just a new thing. Earlier, there was only listening, and if you see, Krishna is not has not given Arjuna any kind of book to read. Instead, he is speaking and Arjuna is listening. So that is why it is recommended a audio source. So later there are more concepts. I don't want to break the sequence here, but I will also mention that later you would realize you are alone in this world. So what are the people that you see around? They are just your own past or future version. You see them different because you don't have your divine vision open yet. So when that divine vision will be open, then you will know the difference between everyone. I'm just saying it again and again. In the end, everyone is same, but the end is not there. The game will keep on running. So everyone will be born different at different levels. That's the law of nature which nobody can change. That's final, guys.